Yo, real talk. This is kind of me talking over just randomly about my comic book universe. It's kind of weird that the way this team happened. It was like, and I think it's because how I kind of set the parameters in my head about what personality types I was looking for. It made it really easy to kind of, as I started to really develop one character, to easily jump to the next character. And with that being said, I believe
I was really wanting to be conscious about whatever abilities or powers they had somehow fit the character. I wanted to make sure that their code name played into their personality or either their personality or some aspect of their powers. And it happened a little bit with Major Indra, a little bit more with Replica. Friction, more so personality.
because I started to think about, okay, what type of character is she? She's a pretty bad apple. Just rude, kind of obnoxious, kind of a know-it-all type. As far as prickly personalities, I really was thinking Quicksilver. Peter David to Quicksilver from X Factor. I thought about what type of character she was and why she would be like, why her personality would be this way. But you can debate she's probably one of the most powerful characters of the team, powers wise, raw power. She's definitely up there. Her attitude suggests something totally different. That's when it kind of really led me to thinking about what did she do before she had this job. So yeah, Friction, like she kind of came about thinking about her backstory, and at this time, stating about the different types of reasons people move to New York, and I hate to play in the cliche, fashion models and modeling as a whole, and that kind of really made me start to really pull back the layers of this character. So this isn't her home, so to speak. Like, wasn't born and raised. She's not a native New Yorker. She's a transplant. And the reason she came to New York, like a lot of people come to New York and move to New York, is if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And for her character, she did make it for what she was wanting to do. But Mother Nature is undefeated. Father Time is undefeated. And the field that her chosen field, her clock was that time was very small in relation to a lot of other professions, based on how people think and perceive that type of field, and that modeling different things depending on what type of model she was. So there's a lot of bitterness in her character, and I get it. The internal struggle she deals with really plays into how she deals with other people and how it comes across externally. And then talking about team dynamic, how that could have potentially played against her or for her, depending on the particular characters that she's connected with or involved with within the comic. For me, one of my initial stages of coming up with these characters and starting to come up with Friction was how her and Replica didn't necessarily get along.
I was thinking, okay, if Replica's been through all of these different things and she still remains level headed, joyful, faithful, always willing to see the best in people in a situation, Friction's the opposite. Like, she's been in the best situations, and because of a few bad things, she sees the world in a different tint glasses than Replica does. So yeah, I just felt personality wise, somebody that's selfless being around somebody that's selfish.
Yeah, she has her issues with. Really, she has her issues with not just Replica, but really pretty much everybody and anything. I think that's probably one of the main reasons, me personally as a writer, I love writing her. She is that character that anytime, place, and point is gonna be the one that's you're gonna have to look at it and be like, I really do hate you. Yeah, you're powerful, but I can't stand you. Like that's the character you love to hate within the book. But every once in a while, she may say something that is true, but she's living it herself. So I just thought that was a really cool and important dynamic about the character.